Today we are in Kandy, the cultural capital of Sri Lanka and the Sinhalese people. Right now we are standing in front of the Temple of the Tooth, as they believe is the resting place of the tooth of Buddha himself, a symbol of power for whoever controlled it. For hundreds of years, the kingdom of Kandy held out against the European colonizers, against the Portuguese and the Dutch, up until 1815, when finally the British took over the whole of Sri Lanka. And right here, as you can see, the flag that is waving all around us is the Buddhist flag. And another thing that I'm noticing, as you could probably see behind me, is a lot of the people are wearing white. And I'm very out of place. So we are gonna continue and explore the rest of Kandy. Let's go. And right outside the exits, as well as the entrances, you can see there are all of these different flowers. Oh wow, it smells very good. Just like they have in the Hindu religion, a lot of the times people will come with these decorations and bring them as an offering. I'm not exactly sure if that's the same case with here in the Buddhist religion, but that's what they did in Hindu. And right beside the Temple of the Tooth, we have a beautiful lake. Take a look at this. Number one, just the lake is absolutely incredible, but the surrounding area is even more beautiful. Right now, Kandy is not only the cultural heart of Sri Lanka, but it is very close to the center of Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka is a very junglous country. And you can already see, even in a big city like Kandy, literally all around us, there is huge trees, and it almost feels like a city carved out of the jungle. As we learn, the first European colonizers to be able to actually control Sri Lanka were the British. And the first pieces of architecture that we are seeing, you can see, very reminiscent of the British architecture. And one way to explore a country's culture is the food. And we've come to a very famous place. It's called Balaji Dosa. So check it out. What is this Kara Dosa?
Kara means we are introducing with that's like spicy.
Okay,
but
okay.
Spicy means 0.7 spicy. There was some paste, the liquid in the top, the garlic, the coriander, a little bit chili. Then we have to put mozzarella cheese and onions spread.
What is the most like authentic Sri Lankan dosa?
Masala dosa.
Which one would you recommend? Either the masala or the kara?
You like
Which
spicy?
one's better? I do like spicy.
Okay, you can try this.
You think it's better? Okay. Is it authentic though?
We are identical.
It
If you
is?
eat this one, next time you can come here.
Okay, okay.
You can
All
take
right.
Kara, okay?
Kara, yes, thank you. Hello. Can I get the kara dosa? Yes, please. So we ordered the kara dosa. I've had many of the masala dosas already in India, so I wanted to change it up a little bit. And I think this one has cheese and a bunch of different other things inside, as well as the guy said it would be a little bit spicy. It looks very good. Let's try to dip it in with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Try it out, this one. It's very good. I think I chose the perfect egg. Is it authentic to Kandy? Let me know. But tastes very good. Not so spicy. Just a little bit of spicy and good all around. I would say a solid 8 out of 10. And look at what I found right behind me. Take a look at this. This is an incredible building. And do you know what building it is? Well, if you see the Arabic writing, you might have guessed. Yes, this is a mosque. How beautiful. A very unique architectural style and color with the red and the white and the whole entire architectural style itself. So unique, never really seen before. And you could see it says the madrasa, something Kandy. I can't really pronounce it all. But yeah, it was built in 1913. Now we are essentially in the center, and you can see there's like lots of fruit vendors over here, lots of different stores all around us. But one thing I'm definitely noticing myself is even in a city of 2 million people, it actually seems very calm and relaxed. Not so much beeping, not so chaotic. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Just notice this. It looks like some sort of temple over here. Okay, and it looks like we found a juice shop, and these prices are very good. So we have to stop, and it looks like it's very popular as well. Hello, can I get one avocado? Yeah, milkshake. Takeaway. Thank you. Now that we have our avocado milkshake, we are ready to explore the rest of Kandy. Let's try it out. This one. Very good. Has that avocado flavor. I'm assuming they add a little sugar, makes it nice and sweet. Amazing. Something very interesting to see over here is cinnamon. You might not think it's so interesting. It's a regular product nowadays, although the story behind it is very interesting, because Ceylon is the ancient name of Sri Lanka, and long ago there wasn't very much knowledge on how to create cinnamon, or even where it comes from. All they did know, the European powers, is that it came from here. So this is one of the reasons why they were very adamant to taking over this nation for cinnamon, believe it or not. So we have come now to the top of this mountain, where you can see right above us is a very big Buddha. Take a look. But the reason why we came here is just to learn a little bit more about the history of Sri Lanka. And as I said earlier at the Temple of the Tooth of the Buddha, obviously Sri Lanka is a Buddhist nation, and it's been a Buddhist nation for very long. Although, as we learned as well, the British were the ones that were able to finally conquer all of Sri Lanka as well as Kandy. And this is a pivotal moment in the history of Sri Lanka and the Buddhism in Sri Lanka. So all the way up until the 1980s, from 1810 till the 1980s, the British had control over Sri Lanka. And in that time period, a lot of people actually started to convert to Christianity because of all of the advantages that came with being colonized by the British. But after the British left, it left Sri Lanka in a very volatile state, especially with its Buddhism. The whole entire subcontinent of India essentially eradicated Buddhism, and this was essentially the last stronghold in this geographical area of Buddhism. So as we continue to explore more of Sri Lanka, we will learn even more about the history in further videos along this series. But for now, enjoy this incredible view. As I said before, we are essentially like in the jungle. This is just a city that is carved out of the jungle, and you can really see it when we're up top over here. All of the trees surrounding us, it's incredible. And this is another thing I noticed coming from Malaysia. A lot of the Buddhist monuments, you can see even this one. Now we have a little bit better view. It's actually, it almost looks like it's camouflaged with the clouds and how it is white. But yeah, you can see at the top of the hill, there's an incredible view. And this is something I noticed along with a lot of Buddhist temples and statues. For some reason, they love to put it in a very high position that is very difficult to walk to, but very beautiful to see once you're at the top. God, look, there's a little monkey. He's just running away. Oh, and he jumps. As I said, we are essentially in the jungle, and monkeys agree with me. They're making this town their home. Oh my God, he just jumped onto the branch. And after walking a little bit further down, we have an incredible view. Unless you want to pay to actually get inside of the temple area, you can't really see that good of a view. But over here, it is spectacular. Look at that. And one thing it actually does remind me of, especially with all of these like homes over here, is Rio de Janeiro and their favelas. And if you want to see a little bit more of the authentic side to Kandy, you could actually walk through the back streets, and you can see there's people that sell, I believe this is like dried fish over here. It's dried fish, right? Okay, yes, dried fish. There's lots of different other sellers with spices and snacks over here, vegetables. There's the ginger teas. Nice, nice. Some clothes, some shoes, lots of different decorations for your household. This is where you're gonna see a lot of the the locals will just come to shop and get some of their daily necessities. As we walk around the city, you can see the contrast between the old buildings, as we've seen right over there, the regular newish type of buildings, and then 1935. So these would have been 1935 during the time of the British rule. So this would be a British architectural building. Similar to what we found in Gaul, a lot of these old buildings will just be converted into new businesses. And I think this is a coffee place. Wow, look inside when you actually step in. It has a very modern design. It's looked like they've had a lot of renovations to it. And another thing that reminds me of the British are the prices over here. Could you believe how expensive the coffees are? It is literally like 6 Canadian dollars for a cappuccino. It seems like the rain is starting to come down, so I'm gonna try to escape this for a little bit, and weather is better, we'll do a little more exploring. Alright, the first building that we see in the exterior, I just wanted to come in and show you what the interior looks like. Very luxurious British building, and this actually is a hotel nowadays. So the rain might have stopped us from exploring the rest of Kandy, but it cannot stop us from eating some food. We have come to this local restaurant over here, and as you can see over here, authentic Sri Lankan taste. It was a little bit difficult to find, but when you do, I assume it's going to be very good. It has very high reviews, and it's pretty busy right now. Alright, so here is the dish, the chicken curry. It comes with 3 different types of vegetables, and we also got this ginger beer. But don't worry, no alcohol. Alrighty, let's try it out. This one up. Interesting. It has like a little bit of a ginger as well as the Sprite taste towards it. A nice Sri Lankan product. You could even see some of the writing is in the Sri Lankan language. Interesting. All right, so we got it all mixed up now, and we're ready to eat. This one. Very good. Not so spicy. Very flavorful. Got some vegetables, some meat. Amazing dish. And if you ever wanted to go to that place, you actually have to pass through this little mall over here, all the way into the back. And the place is called Mandi. But I think there's a coffee shop over here. If they have reasonable prices, I would love that. Thank you. And just wondering, is the coffee, like this coffee bean, it's Sri Lankan coffee? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, and look at this. It looks like the head of an elephant, does it not? With the trunk over here, the ears, that's the face. It even has the eyes and the eyebrows. We ended up coming to this little cafe, and their prices was slightly better than the other places. But how does it taste? We'll find out. It almost feels like a crime destroying this piece of art, but we have to. All right, try it out. This one. A little sugar though, but good. So got a cheesecake because, as you see, it fell inside of the cupboard. So he gave it to me for free. Let's try it out. This one. Very good. Very sweet. It has a strawberry flavoring at the top. Incredible. Interesting thing I just learned, right next to the lake that we were at earlier in the morning, I have found this. And now that we step inside, I will tell you a little bit more. Kingdom of Kandy. So this right here is actually the bath of the queen. This whole entire structure, it goes up another few floors, but yeah, just for the queen, they have this whole area. And you can see now there's actually even fish inside. You can't really see so well. Imagine that. That shows you how rich the kingdom was. Right beside the lake, probably one of the most beautiful bath views you could have. Now, I am looking at something so crazy. I will show you. At this. I don't know how well you guys can see, but there is like hundreds of fish everywhere. And there's an albino one. Beautiful. Look at that. Everywhere we go, there is just more. There's a turtle. Look at that. He's trying to breathe and now he's going back down. He's shy from the camera. Okay, goodbye. Just in one little area, but I'm assuming there's probably gonna be tons and tons all around. See, two little ducks. Aw, so cute. Look at this. We found a monkey on a pole and he's going to slide down. Watch how he does it. Oh, look at that. And after searching all day long for a reasonable priced coffee, I've came back to my hostel and apparently there's free coffee. Oh well. And now I will show you the view from the hostel. Look at that. How incredible. Over there you can see is the lake that we just came from, and then a little bit further is the Buddha that we've seen earlier in the day. There'll be a lot of monkeys that will just climb down these telephone lines, and yeah, very cool. Anyways, but yeah, so I think this is going to be where we wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.